it's a woman's story. It's Wilma's story, and it's how a woman goes about unifying a community toward a greater purpose that serves everyone, regardless, of if they're male or female, or old or young, or Cherokee or non-Cherokee. It's about getting back to being human beings.
Just like any normal community, Cherokee community, there was needs there. And people frustrated because they couldn't get anything done. A lot of times if the Cherokee Nation came down, they were telling them, and just like any other community, they were telling communities what to do, and not giving them the ways to do it, not giving them the means of doing it. They were just telling us what we ought to be doing. I think in the back of their minds, they just needed somebody to come and show them that they could do these things, and it was done through Wilma and Charlie.
It's a love story like no other. It's a love story between a man and a woman. It's a love story between people. It's a love story about life.
Wilma, we shook their hands as well, and they didn't act like, movie star. They didn't push us away, but they greeted us. And that's what I think about Wilma and Charlie. Nothing changed, and that's what we loved about it. We were there, we were with them, we were a part of them, we were all together, and that was so real.
I think that's the triumph, or that's the brilliance of what she did, is for a disillusioned people to bring them together, to give of themselves, to help themselves when nothing had worked before.
You have to live at a time where you don't have water, and having to run out and get water on a cold night, or maybe just taking a bath out of a little wash tub. And having water, the difference it makes.
It's like a spring, and the more you give, it's okay. Here, take, because there's more where that came from. And that to me is the magic of Cherokee Word for Water. That is the spiritual gift that we're giving the world. As a tribe, as a people.
But then we had the opportunity to actually be in the movie. And we were outside looking in, and now the chance to be in the movie that was exciting, to portray the people. I told my children about it, and it kind of brought a tear to my eye to let them think that, this is really happening. This is something that long overdue, but it's happening. It's real. I'm no longer doubting it. I'm no longer thinking it's just something they're going to say and not do it, but it's actually happening.
She was also an exceptional leader in forwarding women's leadership, both by example and by nurturing.
As I said, Charlie said, you got to help Christina raise the money for the film, because this film really was to be told. It would have such an impact on our Native people throughout the country, not only Native people here, but indigenous people around the world. It's got to be done, so we got to help her. But she was so genuine and sincere. I just said, I promise you. So, keep a promise.
So my hope is that for all our efforts, for all we've done to bring this film that my hope is that we'll bring it to a global audience, and that people seeing the film someplace in some community, somewhere on the planet, will sit there and look at the people in our film and say, you know, we can do that. If they did that, we can do that.